Gaming with the Master with part 23 of Fossil Fighters. Let's get to it. You remember last episode, we found out Bulwark's Vivosaur that he's using to become invincible is Frigisaurus, and we learned that his counterpart is Ignosaurus, and we found his fossil rock, tried cleaning it, but we couldn't. So Dr. Diggins says, I didn't really think it would be that simple. What to do, what to do. And then Duna says, do not worry any longer. Stand back. And then Duna blasts it with her phaser gun thing, whatever you want to call it. And Duna's laser disrupted the Imperva's rays effects on the Ignosaurus fossil rock. Then Duna says, it is done. You appear confused, Master. You saved my life. I have repaid the favor. It is as simple as that. Who was that? Then Dr. Diggins says, and more importantly, what happened to the Ignosaurus fossil rock? Wait, it's back to normal. Master, that means we can clean and revive it now. But this is our only shot at cleaning Ignosaurus, so you've got to be extra careful. Prepare yourself, Master, and let me know when you're ready to start cleaning. So we're going to clean the fossil rock now. Then Dr. Diggins says, are you ready? It's not going to be easy, but if anyone can do it, it would be you. So to clean this fossil completely, we have to clean it at a perfect 100 points. So now we successfully cleaned Ignosaurus. So now we can integrate the fossil and revive Igno. So as you can tell with that, Igno is its own elemental type with a few other Vivosaurs like Frigi. And it's basically a very powerful neutral, is what a legendary Vivosaur is. And Igno's description is legendary dinosaur and rival of Frigisaurus. Igno leaves a trail of scorched victims wherever it goes. And health is 999, rank 12. Attack, defense, accuracy, and evasion are both also 99. The skills are Burning Bite, Volcanic Combo, and Inferno Breath, which has a 100% rate of scaring, and then Roaring Fire, which greatly raises attack back, and its success rate is 100%. So now we can fight the BB boss and win, but first we actually have to put him on our team, so we're going to edit our team. We're going to take Igno and swap him off and put him on our team instead of Vetner, and swap him out for Shoni. So that way Shoni does get the battle points, but Shoni will not take place in this final battle. So Rosie isn't shocked that we were somehow able to revive Ignosaurus. So now we're going to head over back to the Richmond building. So this time we made it to the Richmond building without being discovered by any BB bandits. Then Rosie asks us if we are ready. So now we're going to go fight Bulwart. Then Bulwart says, well, it's Master again. Too hot in this weather, need a permanent cool down? Then Rosie says, actually, it's getting pretty warm. Have a look. Then we show Bulwart the Ignosaurus Dino Metal. Bulwart says, an Ignosaurus Dino Metal, but I used the Imperva Ray to make the Ignosaurus fossil rock useless. How did you revive it? I guess now we'll find out if the legend is true. When Frigisaurus and Ignosaurus are near each other, the extreme heat and cold will cancel each other out and wipe out their extraordinary powers. This time we'll beat you for sure. The world will be a better place with a scum like you locked away in some prison somewhere. Then Bulwart says, little girls like you would do better to mind their elders and shut up. You're no one's boss anymore, Bartholomew Bulwart. So Igno's powers went away, so Igno is now down to 550 health. Still ranked 12, still has 99 attack, but 54 defense, 30 accuracy, and 10 evasion. And Bulwart is using Shuno, Salto, and Frigi, which has 600 LP, 99 attack, 45 defense, 30 accuracy, and 5 evasion. So Bulwart attacks first since we have more LP and uses Sub-Zero combo. So Igno has the highest attack out of our 3 Vivosaurs, so we're going to use him to attack. And it does a critical 100 damage. So if we ran into a BB soldier before we got to Bulwart, we would have found out that Igno is basically invincible. But if you did hit Igno, he had a LP recovery, which completely recovered his LP back to full. So, Frigi used Sub-Zero Stomp, which did 64 damage. So now we're going to use Burning Bite against Frigi, and it does a critical 99 damage. Then Frigi uses Sub-Zero Stomp, which does 65 damage. Then we're going to use Burning Bite, which does 61 damage. And then Frigi uses Absolute Zero, which does 89 damage. So now we're going to use Volcanic Combo. And it does 92 damage. And then Frigi uses Sub-Zero Stomp, which does 63 damage. And then Igno uses Burning Bite, which does 66 damage. Then Frigi uses Sub-Zero Stomp, which does 64 damage. So now we're going to use Burning Bite, which does 63 damage. So then Friggy uses Sub-Zero Stomp, which does 67 damage. Then we're going to use Burning Bite, which does a critical 99 damage. And Friggy activates Parting Blow, so we're going to use Corona Bite to finish Friggy off. So we defeated Friggy, and now we're going to swap. Actually, no, we're going to keep our formation the same. So then, Salto uses Shockwave, and it does 28 damage. And then, Igno's Parting Blow is activated, then Chuno uses Epicenter, and it defeats Igno. So now it's just the battle of these two Vivosaurs, so we're going to use Corona's Whirlpool against Salto, and it does 122 damage. Then Salto uses Salto Combo, which does 31 damage and scares Corona. So Corona's not, we can't afford any of Corona's attacks because Corona's scared, so we're going to use Elasmo Combo, which does 78 damage. Then Salto uses Shockwave, which does a critical 81 damage. So now we're going to use Elasmo Tackle, and it should defeat Salto. And it does. So now it's 2 Water Vivosaurs versus 1 Fire Vivosaur, so we should easily win this battle now. So Shuno uses Epicenter, and it does 44 damage. So we're going to use Whirlpool, and it does 173 damage. And then Chuno uses Epicenter, which does 42 damage. So we're going to use Corona Bite, which should finish off this battle. And it does, and we beat Bulwark and took back Vivosaur Island from Bulwark. And we got 12 battle points. So Elasmo ranked up. LP increased by 16, attack increased by 8, defense increased by 3, accuracy and evasion increased by 1. So Elasmo's now ranked 11. Corona's LP increased by 19. Spinax's LP increased by 14. And Shoney's LP increased by 20. Then Bulwark says, No, Frigosaurus, what have you done? What have you despicable brats done to my Frigosaurus? Inconceivable. I was going to rule the world. I don't feel so good. So then, with the destruction of Frigosaurus, Ignosaurus 2 is no more. So they both... So then Rosie says, weird, with Frigosaurus defeated, Ignosaurus just seemed to naturally fade away. Because they kept each other within balance, so if you have one without the other, it'll be unbalanced again, so that's why they got rid of Ignosaurus. So the officer says, well, Captain Bulwark, it's time for you to see that inside of the jail you had built. Rosie, Master, everyone's waiting for you downstairs. Oh, okay, thank you, officer. Let's leave the rest of the police, Master. Then Richmond says, thank you once again, Master. We have our town back because of your efforts. You really did an amazing job. I couldn't be more impressed, Master. Then Vivian says, hold on, where did Rex go? Then Schnivel says, hey, good point. Oh, wait, I think I know. With the lava shut down on Mount Lava Flow, Rex has more places to dig. I'll bet he went there to look for bones, fresh or fossilized. He's not picky. Then Vivian says, ugh. I like fruit, but you don't see me running off climbing trees for it every second of the day. Anyway, I want you to go find him, Schnivels. Find Rex and bring him back home. You got it, boss. Then Vivian says, boss, I like the sound of that. Then Schnivel says, may as well get used to it, lady. Then Richmond says, master, I'll hang on to that new idol. So we give the tacky idol to Richmond. Then Dr. Diggins says, master, you showed some outstanding battle skills today. I think you're ready. I think you're ready for your last level up battle. Oh yeah, it's about time for the next round of level up battles, isn't it? Okay, time to really prepare. This is the last level up battle we're talking about here. If we happen to get matched up against each other, I won't be taking it easy on you. Tee-hee. This time tomorrow, you'll be a master fighter, master. I'm sure of it. And then there's a mystery man that says, why would you involve yourself in such trivial matters? Then Duna says nothing. Then a mystery man says, no matter, all 4 components are assembled. It's now time to collect them. So with that, we will conclude today's episode of Fossil Fighters Part 23. Join us next time for Fossil Fighters Part 24, where we do our last level up battle.